Hi, I'm Uzo, Global Artistry Director for NARS. Today I'm here with the incomparable, the iconic, and the legendary supermodel, Beverly Johnson.
Hi, Uzo. That was so sweet of you.
This is going to be such a great session. Thank you for letting us into your home.
Of course.
And we are going to be sharing some of your tips, tricks, and techniques on getting radiant skin.
Okay. Well, you've taught me a lot already, so.
So I know that when we usually get you ready for the red carpet,
yes,
we usually go with NARS Sheer Glow Foundation or Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I know you love them both.
Love them. Can't live without them.
But in the past year, there have been less red carpet events.
Yes.
It's been more about staying at home and introducing you to the tinted moisturizer from NARS. It's become like your new favorite.
Yes, and it has SPF
30. SPF 30.
That's so important.
Really sheer, really lightweight. NARS reintroduced this product, and there's 16 shades, 10 of which are new. I'm so excited to have introduced this to you recently because the shade that I love on you, Marrakesh Medium Deep 2, we didn't have it before, and I think it's the perfect color for your skin tone. I feel it's the perfect complexion product. It really enhances the look of your skin. Skin looks like skin.
Oh, it's so
See how beautiful that is?
Beautiful.
I love it.
Love it.
Love it. Still gives you that natural radiance, even though it's oil-free.
Wow.
Beverly, and I loved how you applied it. You applied it with your fingers because that's really the best way to apply tinted moisturizer or any complexion product. It looks really completely even, but I still want to kind of go back in and add just a little bit more brightness underneath your eye and a little bit more color neutralization just around your mouth. But you know, otherwise the tinted moisturizer did more than enough. Okay, Beverly, you know what? I want to talk a little about that Radiant Creamy Concealer.
Yes, my favorite.
I know it's one of your go-tos in your makeup bag. So this is caramel, and I've been using caramel on you for quite a while. And I love to create a little bit of brightness underneath your eye and just a little bit around the corner of your nose. I just like to use my finger to blend this to perfection. This concealer literally is in everybody's makeup bag and everybody's makeup kit.
And I just love the color because it's not those white you know, concealers that look like I don't know what. You know, it's kind of scary. This is just blends right into your skin. It covers, but it's also very natural.
The Soft Matte Complete Concealer, which is more of the matte version, comes in the same shades as the Radiant Creamy Concealer. And what I like about the Soft Matte Complete Concealers is that it's actually designed more for maybe if you have any blemishes, not that you have any, but every once in a while, you know, there are some areas, some indiscretions that you want to go back and cover up. Have I shown you this before? Do you have this?
I think you did. Putting some right here because I had a little darkness there.
The Soft Matte Complete Concealer is good for discoloration. It's good again for concealing any areas of darkness, not that you have any, but I'm going to use just a little bit around the edges of your mouth and apply just a little bit more.
I love that.
But the thing, sometimes concealers with fuller coverage against deeper skin tones, sometimes it can read as a little bit of grayish. So NARS did come out with yet another product, which is actually what we're calling the Radiant Creamy Color Correct. Have I shown you this?
No, you haven't, and I love the packaging.
So the packaging is to distinguish it from the regular concealer.
Yes.
So this is a concealer and this is a corrector. The corrector really is meant to neutralize discoloration versus just covering it. So I know that this is new to you. Just take a little bit and put it around where we have a little bit of that darkness. And so this orange tone is meant to neutralize that darkness around the mouth. Yeah, so you see what it does? It doesn't just cover, it neutralizes that color and it gives that brightness.
I love it.
Do you see? Do you
love it.
Do you see the difference? This is legit, guys.
You can't tell that you have
It's very, very,
covering
very,
up
very
something.
lightweight.
And it's very lightweight. And
lightweight.
It's very beautiful, and it just goes right into
it goes right into the skin. So one more thing I want to talk about, going back yet again to the Radiant Creamy Concealer, I want to use it as contour. So we want to use a shade that is darker than your skin tone, but a very minimal amount to create a little bit of definition. And we're going to place this right underneath your cheekbone. Not that we even really need to do this, Beverly.
No, but listen, the more the better. Most people put contour here, down in here.
Yeah, I feel it drags down the face.
It drags down the face,
Yeah.
and this keeps the face lifted up.
Exactly. Just
You're
right
so
off.
brilliant. You're so
No, oh my
brilliant. I love you. You're so brilliant.
Okay, so we've sculpted your cheekbones 4 days. We've given you the Beverly Johnson God-given
Thank you.
cheekbones. But to perfect it from here really is to add a bronzer to it and then a little bit of blush. So what we're going to do now is just kind of just lightly set this makeup with a little bit of powder. So I want to go in with this pressed powder, which again we've been using on you for quite a while.
Yes.
Mountain pressed powder. And just kind of just through the center of your face where you tend to get just a little bit shiny, just to set that tinted moisturizer and to lock it in place. And not a lot. Again, we want to keep that radiance. So this light reflecting setting powder comes in shades for deeper skin tones. So this shade is just perfect for you. Go ahead, swipe just a little bit, not a lot, just to warm your complexion. Okay? I personally, especially for deeper skin tones, before I go straight in with a bronzer, I like to warm the complexion first.
This is so pretty.
See how soft that is?
I love it.
It almost actually just looks like a regular pressed powder for you.
Exactly.
So now we can go in with the bronzer to finish up sculpting your cheeks. Just a little bit.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, and we came out with these matte bronzers last year, which again, I know that you love a good bronzer.
I love a good bronzer.
And just a little bit, just to sculpt your
And I'm
cheekbones.
going in here, right?
Yep, that is it. And just kind of hug your cheekbones. You don't want it to look overly sculpted. That heavily contoured look of like a few years ago, finally that trend has died.
Yes.
But it's more about subtle glam. Perfect.
I really love that.
And I know that you get asked this question all the time, but how was it? How was it being the first Black supermodel on the cover of Vogue?
The American Vogue, if you make the cover of American Vogue, it's like winning a gold medal. It's our Oscar. I mean, once you reach that cover, you have arrived. I tell you, I am as excited today about that cover, maybe even more so than I was then, because then I didn't really know the impact that that cover was going to have. I was kind of like, oh, I am the first Black woman on the cover of American Vogue.
Yeah.
And slowly but surely, I realized the significance of that cover, and it is, I think, more relevant today than it was even back in the 70s.
I have to say, Beverly, just being in your presence is, for me, is such a privilege.
No.
It really is, and a pleasure. But to know that you literally opened the door, not just for other models like you, but even for industry makeup artists like myself as a woman of color. I know that back then you really fought to have Black makeup artists on set.
Yes, I did.
And we're still hearing you fighting for us even today.
Yes.
So, let's dive into nude lipsticks after talking so much about icons.
Yes.
I think I love a nude lip for any occasion, whether you are at home running errands or even on the red carpet. I just feel like for super natural look is the best way to finish off a look.
Yes.
I think nude lip colors can be a challenge for deeper skin tones. I know that we've used a lot of great colors on you, and I know that you always tend to go back to Super Vixen lip gloss. So
this is the Super
that's
Vixen?
Super Vixen lip gloss.
This is in my bag.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's all over the house. Okay, so go ahead. That's so good on you. And I actually like to put gloss on before lipstick.
Wow, that's so
Just
interesting.
it just helps to share it out, but then the lipstick gives a little bit more oomph. Because lip gloss tends to not really stay on, I always try to get you to use a lipstick. I've always loved sexual healing lipstick. It has a bit of a shimmer, so I think shimmers look great on a deeper skin tone with a little bit of color, so that again, it's not so flat. Or using a lipstick that has a little bit of a plum. So you can have a nude with a little bit of a plum undertone. So this is called Love and Lips. We got you one of these recently,
but
right?
I've been using
You like the
this
sexual
one, the
healing?
Sexual healing.
Okay,
I didn't
so
know that I needed it so much, but
you want to try it? Let's go with the
yes,
sexual healing.
I really love it.
I'm so happy you like this because this is one of my favorite colors. It's one of these unsung
so
heroes at NARS.
Pretty.
You don't even need to do any lip liner with that. Such a great nude. We played with Savage blush in the past, and I like because it just still kind of works with the bronzer without taking away from it. And just a little bit among the apples of your cheeks. Just a little bit, just to finish off this look. It's about creating dimension, soft glam. It's about building the layers if you have time. Sometimes you don't have time to do three layers. But it's, I think makeup is that time in the day that is all about self-love, self-care.
Yes.
Well, it's been great, Beverly, just spending a few precious minutes with you, talking about all things complexion and your iconic career.
Thank you so much. And I just love all of the makeup, all of the new makeup. And thank you for the instructions. They've been priceless.